I did work towards, I mean, initially I thought it's going to be very, very difficult. But what happens is when your child sees you doing a lot of things, I think it gets into them as well, saying that she also needs to be a little independent. So there was no this mama, I need you to be there when I come back home for khana and all that. She's been independent throughout her life, and now she's in college, and she's also getting into electronic media, and she understands the pulls and pressures of this kind of a job. My mother-in-law, yes, she's the one who's constantly supported. If I say I need to be away for 6 days and I have a long face, she says it's just 6 days. So the entire perspective, she turns it round for you to make yourself so comfortable. And my mother stays right opposite. I had my parents shift to Chennai when they were still, healthy. So there was this thing that if my mother-in-law was not there, it was always my parents who were there. So touch would have been extremely lucky in getting that kind of a support. Otherwise, very difficult. You might still be able to do it, but there might be this stress and tension which is not required at that moment. Why do something under stress? You'd rather not do. You will start thinking like that, then which is not good for your career, because ultimately you will become a very unhappy person at the end of the day. Yes, I do try and get associated with I do a lot of talks on something called feel good. Okay, I mean, if you ask me what is feel good, it's basically my life and how I've approached it. That life has been a beautiful accident, and every step that I have been in some role or the other, you do a role play, but you do a role play with a lot of enthusiasm. So I try and, I was approached long time back by retractors, and I said yes, and one led to another and things like that. I work with a lot of children. I try and, maybe have workshops for them. I've done that with the tie-up with the Hindu, done on advertising and all. Then I also give voiceovers, and I mold my voice for cartoons. That's something that I love doing. Of late there hasn't been too much happening in Chennai, but whenever there is, many of the studio engineers know that I can, so they approach me if there is a Willy character or something like that. It's great fun. And yes, whenever people call me to give maybe short speeches or help them with something issues like juvenile diabetes and all, I'm always there, because I'm a diabetic myself. So if I can tell people that you don't have to die and you don't have to think that you're going to die if you have diabetes, and if I can really tell people that, I don't have a problem, because it's just a state of mind, and as long as you are active and you have your medicines on time and you eat right, there shouldn't be a problem. Right now, as I told you, my mentor Mr. Jayendra is making a film, and I'm really looking forward to, because I don't think learning has ever stopped. 15 years in his company and I'm still learning. There have been many hats that I have worn, and when you act in his own movie, you're slightly nervous, but at the same time you know that you're going to come out richer in terms of experience and knowledge. And yeah, I mean, see, I think I don't, it might sound a little cliche, but I really don't have a big ambition. The only ambition I think I ever had in my life was to drive a car and to have a car of my own, which I kind of achieved a couple of years back. And that seemed to be, it was like, yes, I'm financially independent now. I can drive a car, I can drive at any point of the day and wherever, and that confidence, I think that is what I wanted. And every day as it unfolds, has a new story to tell to us. It could be a sad story, it could be a very exciting story. And nowadays my prayer to, I won't say God, some supreme being who is kind of controlling and making us do a lot of things, is to give me the strength to bear whatever, either the good or the bad, because it's not just the good that hits you. it's a bad, it could be the death of your colleague, it could be the death of a very, very dear one, or it could be, you know, somebody who's struggling with cancer. Those are the things, you know, which pull you down for that moment. And if you quickly change, you know, I'm not saying that even in that times you're going to be laughing and smiling. It's very difficult. We can all act, you know, for that person, saying that no, no, you're going to be all right. You know that he's not going to be all right. You have to make that conscious effort to be sad also at that time. After all, you're human. So you be sad, but then come back to your normal self, because otherwise it will just pull you down. The sadness has this immense capacity to pull anybody down. So yes, I'm looking forward to anything that the Supreme Being has in store for me, and I'm sure he has only nice things for in store. Of course, he does give me those jhatkas, you know. There is an ad, I think, Jor ka jhatka magar dheere se laga. So those jhatkas keep coming now and then, so that I'm, you know, well on the ground and grounded, but not for long. It has to, you know, come back to reality, and I have to snap back into action. Final goal is to be happy in whatever roles I'm given, either off screen or on screen. And on screen, yeah, maybe a lot more roles that I can play. Maybe I have not been fully utilized, if I can. These are all words that keep coming up from friends, or, you know, director friends who say, no, 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 I think we need to cast you. Would you be interested in doing something like that? I said, yeah, fine. And I'm sure, like I told you just before the start of the interview, there's a lot of retirement options, but I don't want to retire from life. Then that's ultimate, you know. Retirement, yes, maybe from active participation, but otherwise there's a lot of things that I still want to do. Maybe open up a school, finishing school, lot of things. It keeps changing. It keeps changing every day. Sharda, He Mata Saraswati, Sharda, Vidyadani, Dayani, Dukha Harini, Jagat Janani Jwala Mukhi Mata Saraswati, Sharda, कीजे सुदृष्टि, कीजे सुदृष्टि, सेवक जान अपना, इतना वरदान दीजिए, तान ताल और आलाप, बुद्धि अलंकार, शारदा, हे माता सरस्वती, शारदा, विद्यादानी, दयानी, दुख हरिणी, जगत जननी, ज्वाला मुखी माता सरस्वती, शारदा.